Hello, wonderful people of YouTube land. Lumpy Ice Cream here, doing a review of Batman Returns. What year did this thing come out? I want to say 92? 92, yeah, I was correct. Sorry, it just popped into my mind to say that. If you want to know what this whole thing is about, go watch my review of the 89 Batman film. I go over what I'm doing here. So yeah, go check that out. But yeah, just for the rundown, I'm basically going to be reviewing all the superhero movies I can remember and think I can do a good review on. And yeah, they're only going to be like short 5-10 minute things, mainly spoiler free, even though these films would have been out for years or however many years, as in this case. But yeah, I'm gonna keep it mainly spoiler free until I get to the ones where I want to rant. They're gonna be longer and in depth. So yeah, let's get into it. Batman Returns is a very good film. Very, very cool. I'm gonna just straight up say it's not as good as the 89 film in my opinion. There's just little things that stop me from saying that. The plot, basically, we start with Oswald Cobblepot as a baby, and he's being put into the sewers and by his parents because he looks like a freak, basically. But yeah, and then he's raised by literal penguins. Then there's this whole plot where he wants to become mayor and enlists the help of Max Schreck. And I'm not going to spoil anything from that point, but we get Catwoman. I mean, I could do spoilers, but I just don't want to. So yeah, the plot is pretty airtight. It's a really good plot. The only thing I have to say is Batman in this one does come across as kind of a real big psychopath murderer. There is one point where he puts a bomb down a guy's pants and has the most sadistic fucking look on his face that I've ever seen Batman pull. Oh, God. It is terrifying. You do not want to cross Michael Keaton's Batman. So, yeah, the plot is a 10. It's a really good plot. Let's go to our cast and characters. Most of the cast... some of the cast from last time return. We get Michael Keaton back as Batman / Bruce Wayne. Not really a major player in the movie, which is probably my biggest complaint. He doesn't play a bigger role in the movie. Actually, for that, I'm going to bump down the score here. You'll get the score in a minute. But, yeah, he's just not that bigger major player in the game, and I mentioned that in the last video. I think this time around, as opposed to last movie, Batman got overshadowed by the Joker, because it's the Joker, and Jack Nicholson playing the Joker. Here, yeah, I do think it's a case of just Batman is just kind of in the background. Doesn't get a lot to do in this movie. It's more of a Penguin slash Max Schreck show where Batman and Catwoman just tend to pop up. I think Catwoman actually plays more of a presence in the movie than Batman, if I can be honest. We get Michael Gough returning as Alfred Pennyworth. Again, absolutely fantastic. Sums up everything that Alfred should be. We get Pat Hingle not quite summing up everything anything Commissioner Gordon should be. The only thing he shares in common is name with Commissioner Gordon. That's it. So, yeah, I'm not going to go too much into that. New characters, we get Danny DeVito as Oswald Cobblepot / the Penguin. This is definitely where Tim Burton's influence starts to seep in. We're going to talk about that when we get to the tone. But, yeah, you can see it just by his face. He looks very Tim Burton-y. The backstory is very Tim Burton-y. the fact that he's raised by penguins is kind of silly, but, you know, whatever. Plus the fact that he can speak English. That's not how he should speak penguin. Oh, he shouldn't even be able to speak English, you know, or understand it as well as he does. Yeah. I don't understand it either. And Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman, again, it's very what's happening here. Very Tim Burton-y. I'd say the Tim Burton tone in the 89 Batman, it's on about a 5. This one is cranked up to 20. So yeah, there's kind of fantasy backstory there. I'm not that big a fan of it. The costumes look pretty good as well. I love Batman's costume in this. How it's got it's still kind of like muscle padding, but it's more armor plating this time, which is really good. Penguin's look is pretty cool. He looks very messy. So, you know, he's living in the sewer, so I'd imagine so. And Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman is just basically a stitched together jacket, which is a little too perfect for my taste. It looks a little too clean cut, especially because we see it getting made, and you'd think the way it's made, it would look very crappy, I guess, but no, when we see it on her, it's very form-fitting, it's very perfectly done, which it shouldn't be at all. We get Christopher Walken. I can never pronounce his name right. I keep saying Walken and then Walken because people pronounce it differently and it pisses me off. So I'm like, just what is it? But yeah, we get him as Max Schreck, who I guess is another villainous character. I wouldn't say he's villainous. He's very egotistical, very much a douchebag. So yeah, but he does a fine job in this movie as well. We get Michael Murphy as Mayor of Gotham City, and we get the various henchmen of the Joker, which are like not Joker, Penguin, which are like pretty much circus freaks. I'm dropping the score again, guys, after talking about the cast and characters. I did give it a 10, then after I realized Batman isn't that big a player, I dropped it down to 9. I'm dropping it down to an 8 just because of the kind of Tim Burton influences, which kind of should rub off on the plot because it's directly affecting the characters, I'm going to have to drop the cast and characters down. So how's our tone? Our tone is very Tim Burton-y, as mentioned before, and I'm going to have to drop that down again. Yeah, which is going to affect the overall. Sorry, I'm just on-the-cuff reviews, not really thought out, but yeah, bear with me, guys, I'm sorry. Just doing math. Okay. So, yeah, guys, that's what you get when you're doing on-the-cuff reviews. Apologies if my math isn't as good. No, okay, yeah. It's on point. I don't have that much to work with. But yeah, yeah, the tone I'm giving an 8, just because it rubs off on the characters, but it's not awful. So yeah, guys, that brings the overall up to a 26 out of a possible 30. But for those who prefer a 10 score, I'm giving it an 8. It's a very good movie, don't get me wrong. It's just not as good as what came before it, and I think Tim Burton's influence kind of rubs off on it a little bit. And it's, even the music is very Tim Burton-y as well. It's like, am I watching Edward Scissorhands here, or what? But, you know, that's fine, and I'd much prefer it to Joel Schumacher's influence. But yeah, guys, thoughts on this movie as a kid. Of all the Batman movies, this one was the last one I saw as a kid, and I think that was when I was reaching around probably 10, maybe 11, where I'd seen the other ones when I was much younger. This one did take me a little bit to watch, and I think that was mainly because I didn't like the 89 one as a kid. But watching it, I'm like, I don't like this. So it took me a little bit more to watch it when I grew up. But yeah, growing up, I've come to enjoy it a little bit more. So yeah, that was my thoughts. So let me know what you thought of Batman Returns. Did you like it? Did you not? Let me know. I'm interested. So yeah, guys, if you like the video, please give it a like, subscribe, share, all that cool shit. Comment down below. Did I say comment? I don't know. I'm losing my mind here, guys. I don't know. What's going on? This has gone into madness. 2 videos in. Yeah, but all that cool shit. Join me for the future videos that I'll be uploading. I'll probably be uploading them all at once or just whatever. Whatever's gonna happen. For those, sorry, I thought I'd better update as well. For those who saw, I did try and attempt a live stream yesterday. It didn't work out well. This computer is very shit. It just could not handle it. It was going all kinds of bullshit, so thought I'd explain. Plus, I put out on my social media I was going to do a live stream, and that just didn't work. Maybe sometime in the future I'll attempt it, but until I get like better software and shit, yeah, I can't really do anything about that. But yeah, guys, I thank each and every one of you for watching. Please take care, and I shall see you next time. Bye. Shit.